Hello and welcome. Oh, welcome back to my channel. Coach Me Reen on the scene with the gangster lean. What's up, y'all? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. If you're watching this on the replay, shout out to you. You are one of the realest ones, especially if you watch this replay in its entirety. You are true T. Okay. Take a deep breath. All right, so hey, Jay, hey, boo. So I was rushing. Do you understand? Oh my god. So firstly, they that room that I used to utilize to do my lives, that room is no more, child. Like I'm never gonna get that room again. And if I ever get in there, someone else is gonna see me in there, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I reserved this room." So I found somewhere else to go. I found another place. I don't know if I'll be able to get in here every day because this room can be rented out. And they usually use this room for trainings and stuff, but nobody's in here today. So let's see what the connection is like in here. Hey Corey, how you doing? How you doing? Let's see how the connection is in here. We are gonna eat lunch together. What y'all eating for lunch? I got the same thing. One thing about me is when I lock in, I lock in. Okay. Y'all should kind of know that already. If I say I'm gonna do something, I actually do it. And right now I have a goal before the end of 2025. So I'm gonna get there. Like by hell or high water. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get to where I need to be. Because I don't like the way I feel right now. I'm starting to feel a little better because I'm doing something about it. But as I told y'all, I was eating like crazy. I'm saying eating like crazy, but for me, eating like crazy. I was eating sugar. I was eating carbs. I don't be eating rice. I don't eat macaroni and cheese like that. I definitely don't eat sugar like that, but I was. For the whole month of November, I even ate sandwiches. I don't be eating that shit. Like I normally eat salads or I eat low carb meals. Um, I normally eat whole foods. I don't normally eat deli meat, all of that kind of stuff. And I did for during like the whole month of November was my Thanksgiving, Chuck. So, so we scaling it back, um, and getting back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm eating is the same thing I've been eating. I think was that Monday or Tuesday? One of them days I made this and I ate it on live with y'all. So this is coconut curry chickpeas with spinach and cauliflower rice. It tastes really good. Like really good. Like when I ate it the first day, I was like, okay, girl. That's one thing about me. I don't like cooking, but I sure can cook. This tastes so good. Like if y'all like curry, but if you're gonna cook with curry, cook with Jamaican curry. And don't say I never told you that, because y'all gonna go to the store and see curry and just pick it up. Make sure it's from Jamaica. How you doing? Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. It's really good. It came out so good. And this is a high protein, low carb meal. You'll be full, you'll be satisfied, and you'll keep it moving. So I talk about this a lot. I'll be talking about like your fitness, like my fitness journey and stuff. And I talk about, can y'all hear me? Is it bugging? I don't have my iPad either, child. I'm just winging it. So if I start wilding, like if it starts bugging somebody, please, like let me know. Okay, you can hear me good. Um, it takes more than working out, right? To stay in the pocket, like to stay at your comfortable weight. It takes more than just working out, and it takes more than just dieting, because it's kind of a marriage between the two. They like to say that it's 80% diet, 20% food. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it's 50-50. I think you need to be eating right and you need to be working out right to get to the optimum health, because I've seen people that have not worked out and lost over 100 pounds, and they've lost the weight, but they flabby. They flabby and scrabby. And we're not trying to be flabby. We're not trying to be. What's up, flying taco? What's up, flying taco? Hi, Lord Rock. How you doing? Welcome to the live. How you doing, guys? Welcome, welcome. So I'm just gonna talk about this for a sec. What happened? What he do? Oh, thanks for the floating heart. Thank you for the gift. You the first one. Thank you so much. How you doing? How you doing? Uh, yes, definitely. I think, in my personal opinion and in my professional opinion, I believe that it's 50-50. It's a marriage between the two. Because you working out is so important, and I don't think people give it enough credit. And I think that they've kind of correlated workouts with losing weight, and I don't agree with that. I think working out helps you mentally, and it also helps you just have a better quality of life, whether you're losing weight or not. Hey, T. So that's why I say 50-50. Now, your diet is just as important, because if you're eating really crappy, you're going to feel really crappy. And you're going to get bloated, and you're going to get all of that, even if you're working out. And I think that's why people always say 80% food, 20% working out, because you can work out and still gain weight. So, yes, I get all of that. But this is the thing. If you are on a journey, let's say you're on a weight loss journey, right? And you have a bad couple of weeks with food, like same thing I've been eating all week, the curry chickpeas and cauliflower rice tea. Um, you had a real bad week, right? And you ate bad, and you might have gained 2 or 3 pounds, maybe even 5, right? If you also stop working out, God help you, because now you got two things you gotta conquer. You gotta conquer getting back on track with your workout and getting back on track with eating, and that is a mind fuck. What's up? Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. That's the kind of girl I need down on my team. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. Just the way I like it. Oh, my skin is looking kind of okay, Shireen. How you doing? How you doing? Simply, hey, Simply, my girl. One thing about me, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know, like, I have coach on my name, but I'm a real deal coach. I'm not going to act like I'm holier than thou. I'm not gonna act like I don't struggle too. I struggle too, and I think that's so important. I've had coaches in the past. They didn't understand what it's like to be a plus size person that always struggled with their weight. They didn't understand. They just like, well, just back up from the table. Not that easy, right? It's not that easy. And how do we navigate that for the long term? You can't always back up from the table. If you have this relationship with food that stems 40 years or 30 years or 25 years, however old you are, and every time you felt down, you've grabbed the ice cream, or you have to now relearn your relationship with food, and it's going to take time. And some coaches don't have that patience and don't have that understanding. You understand what I mean? Simply, what you said. Now, let me read your comment. Hey, Coach in chat. I'm in the bushes, and I agree, Coach. I've been eating crappy sugar and not veggies, and I feel like crap, and I haven't worked out because my elbow. What happened to your elbow? Thank you for the floating heart coffee. Simply said you look flawless. Ooh, girl, I like that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shit. Thank you, because I don't feel flawless, child. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. You know when you're on camera, you don't want to like go ham, but this tastes so good. I don't know what I did. And you know how sometimes you make food, and then the next time I make this, I'm gonna try and make it just like this, but it's not gonna come out the same. And it's just the way it goes. What's up, Satora? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I think this is the first time I've seen you, or the first time you commented in the chat. Thank you for being here. I'm Coach Ring, plus size fitness coach. I'll be out here struggling just like everybody else, trying my best to get to the best version of me. I do live workouts right here on YouTube, Monday through Thursday. This month, however, I've added a Friday class and I'm doing a Sunday morning at 10 a.m. class as well. And I'm doing that to preview what's going to come in 2025, 2026 in Jesus' name. 2026 is upon us, y'all. What's to come in 2026, and also I want to show like different, what I'm saying. I just want to show different vibes sometimes. You know what I mean? We got some things coming. In my fitness lane, I've been watching some content talking about like plus size fitness coaches, and a lot of people really don't understand it. A lot of people speak down upon the plus size girly trying to be out here in the fitness space, and I talk about that a lot. And some people might think like I'm exaggerating, but I'm really not. I'm really not. There's a lot of people that don't think I should be a coach. They like, your fat ass needs to be coached, which I get. I totally understand, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for the 6-pack ab lane. You know what I'm saying? I know that there are several people in America and in the world that struggle with losing 20 pounds. They're not trying to get to size 6. They just trying to friggin' fit in a 14, for God's sakes. For goodness sake. For heaven's sake. Shit. And stay there and not yo-yo back to a 24 and back down to a 16, then up to a... They're just trying to get to a place where they can be consistent with their workouts, be a good size 12, 14, and stay there. I'm talking to you. That's the girl I'm talking to. I ain't talking to the motherfuckers that's trying to get an 8-pack. That's another fitness lane. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? And it might not be 14, 16. Your goal might be a good size 10 or a good size 8 and be able to stay there or stay in that range and not yo-yo. And you seeing yourself, you're seeing your belly growing, you're seeing the rolls coming in, and you want to just get to a place where that's not happening no more. And you're able to control it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to these people out here that's trying to be on the cover of I don't know, bodybuilders are us. Shit. And I wish people, like, I feel like that's the same thing like with my employment history that I've noticed is there's people that are on high that don't understand the people on the ground, right? Same thing in the fitness world. There's these people that have never ever really dealt with a real weight issue, telling people that have dealt with a real weight issue how to change and not really understanding what it is. Like, you don't get it because you haven't dealt with it. Simply said, I don't know how I got it, but clearly I don't know how I hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. A bone spur. Ooh, like my elbow, this elbow right here. It like if I lean on it, that's why if y'all see if you come to my class, you'll notice when I do planks, I do a high plank because this elbow right here, it start wilding. That's right, Jay. 2026 is right around the corner. And the other day, y'all know that the Diddy documentary came out. I don't know if y'all watched it. We're gonna touch on that. I'm talking fast, guys, because I don't have a lot of time and I want to talk about a lot of shit, right? And I'm sorry to curse. I've been cursing a lot this week. Tisk, tisk, tisk. But a lot of people were mad at 50 Cent. And he came out and said something that I thought was very poignant. He said, yeah, on the documentary, I'm already planning my next year. I'm into 2026, planning for 2026. And I was like, same 50, same. I'm planning for the future because my goal is not just monetization or not just instant gratification. I'm thinking 5 years down the line. I'm thinking where my channel is going to go, what I'm going to do with it, what I'm going to do with my career. I'm thinking ahead. You know what I'm saying? So in that, right now, you're going to get glimpses of what's to come. And I'm also testing stuff out, seeing what people like, because I know the lane that I would like to be in, or I'm aiming for, is fitness. Like that's that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. That's what I'm passionate about, and it's always going to be something that people need. You feel me? All right. Damn, girl. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Fred. Natural is beautiful. Okay. Simply says, same coach. I want to be healthy and alive. Exactly. It starts with the tennis elbow. Are you married? Yes, Fred. Mama is hitched. Pray about the cursing. I've been trying to do better. I've been trying to do better. There was a time in my life when my mouth was out of control. I used to curse like a sailor, but I've chilled on cursing that much. And part of that is because of Fred said, should I put up a Christmas tree? Sure, Fred. Part of that is because of YouTube. Because before I really got into like my channel and really started like really figuring out what I wanted to do, I was reading up on like the guidelines and stuff like that, and what can get your channel demonetized and what can get your channel not pushed. And cursing like crazy, even though they say now you can curse more, I don't give a hell what they said. Just think about advertisers. You got to watch how you carry yourself on this platform, and that's just that on that. I'm getting hot all of a sudden. Y'all gonna see all the stages of what perimenopause is all about. 1 minute you're cold, the next minute it start getting hot. Child. Is that we in hell? Rip says what? Yes, indeed, coach. Great way to think. I love it here. My elbow is getting better, so I can do a class soon. I hope. I hope so too. But simply just, I think you have. I think you did come through to a class or just to watch. That's one of the reasons why um I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing these classes on live. I told y'all I was doing them on Zoom, and then the power got messed up in my house. Remember back in like September or August, and then the electrician had to come. And in the meantime, while we were waiting, I was doing my classes in another location. And God told me, yo, start going live with your workouts. And one of the reasons why I was like, cool, like, I mean, you know how you be going back and forth. God tell you to do something, and your ass be wanting to negotiate. You do it too. I know you do. So, so I was like, well, I think it'll be good because people that are scared of my class and like, what the hell does she be doing in the class? They'll get to see it. Like you could just watch before you actually start doing the workout, so you can see what it is. Rip said, "Are you trans?" Yep, sure am. Simply said, Fred, I got two. I got two. Why can't I see? Up one in living room and one in my office. Coffee said, Rip, are you a woman? Simply said, I already know I reached perimenopause. I hate it. Ugh, it's so annoying. Right. I was going to ask him that. Listen, Rip is being ripped. People come in here and they ask me that. Yesterday when I was doing my workout, I had this guy that I must have been getting all the way up under his skin because he probably was trying to figure out how the hell is she more fit than me. These people done told me fat people can't be fit, but I'm looking at this fat bitch and she's more fit than me. So let me go up in her chat and go ham. And that's exactly what he tried to do the entire class. And guess what I did the entire class? Kept working out. Okay, somebody, you ain't gonna stop me. None of them hating people that don't get it. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna make me stop doing what I'm doing. I got goals. Oh my God, I got under that man's skin so much. He went on one of my old lives, and if you go back to a week ago, I think it was my Thursday workout from a week ago or my Wednesday workout from a week ago. Go look at the comments. I was like, this guy is nuts. Oh, y'all should go on his. He got one video up. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna rise above all the haters. What Candy said? We fly above the hate. What? What she said? She said I married gold diggers. What she said? Speaking of, have y'all been following Candy and Todd's divorce? Okay, guys, everything I'm going to talk about now is alleged. I do not know any of these people. I do not know if it's true or not. We just having a little lunchtime chit chat. Have y'all been paying attention to the divorce? First of all, have any of you, hey Faith, have any of you, were you surprised that Todd and Candy were getting divorced? Were any of you surprised? I wasn't surprised. Faye said, guess who was my most watched channel for 2025? Guess who was my most watched channel for 2025? Who, Faye? Jay? Speaking of, me and Jay have, when is that? On the 14th, Jay? We're doing the re-up. I'm doing the re-up. She already do it. I'm doing the re-up on the 14th. Me? Faye? For real? Me and my crazy I'm crazy. Yo, I go back and watch my videos and I'm like, yo, Shorty is nuts. That is so dope, Faith. Oh my God. How do you know that? How do you know what your most watched channel is? Oh my God. Faith, thank you. That just gave me the tingles. Ooh, Faith, you gave me the tingles, girl. Oh, hi, Michael. Oh, Lord. That's why I didn't want to take the scarf off, but then I started getting hot. I thought you said Jay, because you said, guess who was the most watched channel for 2025? Jay. But, guys, okay. So I am really excited about doing the re-up. So I have to calm myself down because I'm mad hype. Like, I cannot wait. Like, I think that show is so fire. First of all, I am interested to see what the hell Jay does as far as my recap, because she got a lot of footage to go through. And I've been saying some crazy stuff. I'm not as crazy as Supreme. I think he's more crazy. But I be saying some crazy stuff. And I know stuff be flying out my mouth sometimes, pause. And so we gonna see. And oh my God, I can't wait to see what direction she takes it in, because she is something else. Jay, you see Jay? She's something else. Jay says, yes, I've been paying attention. It's so crazy. I'm not shocked that Todd is doing what he's doing though. Me either. I wasn't shocked at all. When they were getting married, and stupid, I mean, Lord forgive me, because people aren't stupid. They act stupid, right? When they were getting married and he was presented with the prenup and he had questions about it, and he was like, so if we break up, with his soft voice and his big old, Lord forgive me for talking about people's appearance, because they can't help how they look. They can't help it. People talk about my appearance all the time. With that being said, we just having gossip. So let me do my thing, okay? With his big ass head and his little short shoulders. Like, I was like, oh my God. Asking about, oh, if we break up, I'm gonna have to leave in 30 days. What you worried about breaking up for? Like, I'm gonna have to be out in 30 days, so I don't get nothing. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, Candy, abort, abort, abort. He is not asking the right questions. Anybody that loves you for real, like really loves you, would not be concerned about the prenup, especially a man when the woman has more money. He wouldn't be concerned about what the prenup says because he's gonna be like, if we break up, I'm going to, pick up my pieces and keep it moving. As a man, I'm not going to be begging and pleading for no damn prenup and alimony and child support. That is a turn. When I say a turn off, any woman that mess with him after that, you was a fool because he's a bitch. Like, you want to get alimony from your wife? But at the same time, when you guys were together, you wanted her to assume traditional gender roles when y'all were together. You wanted her to take your last name. For what? Why is she taking your last name? If this is the type of dude you are, and she probably sensed this. But anyway, I wasn't surprised by his behavior because in the beginning he was way too concerned with what was in that prenup. But the one thing I gotta say is he's a diabolical something else, ain't he? He stayed in this marriage for how many years? So that he could get the 10-year, hit the 10-year mark. They have 2 kids together. That's right, Faith. Mama Joyce, she called it. Hi, Glenn. It was in my YouTube 2025 recap. I thought I looked that up. Thank you, Glenn. Y'all know, lately, guys, I've been planning what I'm going to start doing in 2026. So, and just thinking about different ideas, thinking about different stuff. So I haven't really been like locked into like my analytics side of things in the last couple of weeks, like the last 2 weeks. And if you notice, guys, like I haven't been in a lot of people's lives. BFF would tell me, "Oh, so and so was live," or so, and I'd be like, "Damn, I'm missing out. I gotta get back in the mix." But I'm trying to get my life together over here. I clicked off mine the other day, Face, so I missed my. Aw. Glenn said, I see my recap. Jay said, girl, I'm so excited. Oh my God, Jay. I know Jay gonna go off, yo. I know she gonna go crazy. Like, the questions, Lord. And you know what? There's no prepping for it. You just have to, like, be in a cool headspace and just go with the flow and not try to, like, impress anybody. I feel like that's where people go wrong with the re-up is like trying to like find the perfect answer. Just say the first thing that come to your head, child. Just say it. Don't try and sugarcoat it. Just say it, child. Just say it. Let it flow, baby. Thank you, Coffee. Have a great day. I love you and Supreme with y'all. Back and forth. Hilarious. Where is Supreme? He said he was coming here. A little pump in here. T said, who you talking about? Oh, Candy in time. She helped him level up. She did want more kids. If you go back and watch the first, or maybe I need to go back and watch because I feel like the first baby, Ace, she wanted the son. I feel like that was her initiation, but I don't know. We don't know behind the scenes. And he was leveraging the whole time, like, you bitch made punk. Like, what? What's up, Rockin' Johnny? Hello, Sugar. You're looking great. Hello, Sugar. I like that. I used to talk to this boy when I was like 15, and he was from the South, but he had moved to New York, and he used to call me Sugarfoot. And I used to think that was so funny. I think he was just trying to get some, but little did he know that was not happening. T says she called it, but she was messy about it. Yeah, the mom was messy about it, but she don't know how else to be. And that's what made Candy latch on to Todd even more. But Todd was too much of a, They think I want their money. I was like, where is the bass in your voice, first of all? How I got more bass in my voice than you got? His balls ain't even dropped yet. And that's the only thing I was thinking. I'm like, Candy, you can't do better than this. Like Candy is not a bad looking woman. She might not be well, she could have been on the cover of Jet magazine. She got the body yaddy yaddy. And I found her to be very pretty. She has a beautiful smile, beautiful skin. But you know what I mean? Like, there's like a certain aesthetic that certain people want, right? And I think Candy is like an around the way girl, cute girl. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. So don't get it twisted. But Todd, in his brain, he wants Porsche. He wants a Porsche. And you can get a Porsche, but you see what comes with a Porsche. That's it. All you get is that body yaddy yaddy. That's it. You getting the body and the look. You getting the look. Cause this girl said out her mouth on national televised television, okay? Nationally televised television, internationally. This girl came on camera and said, I thought the Underground Railroad was a real train. She said, well, where the train tracks at when they went to the historical spot for one of the stops on the Underground Railroad? She said, well, where the train tracks? So go ahead, Todd. Go ahead with the train tracks. Okay. Jay was live almost the whole evening yesterday. Yo, you was live all night yesterday? Oh my God, Jay. I'll let you concuss me with them coconuts. You couldn't handle these, man. I will make you bust in 2 seconds. Come on now. Okay, I'm gonna check my studio, Faye. What's up, JJ? I like you too, JJ, for being here. Thank you so much. Have you subscribed to the channel? Make sure you double tap the screen. Subscribe. Thank you so much. Can you call my call center? I need your social security number. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. The J cap. I'm probably saying that wrong because I can't really see that well. Said hello. Hi, April. Oh, what's up, Mimi? Take off telling me my rack is massive. I'm putting my, let me see. I don't want to start sweating. I'm going to start sweating. What's up, Terrence? Oh, Terrence. Oh, Big Willie. I'll say that. Big Willie Terrence loves you. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Terrence, for the super chat. I appreciate you, brother. KK asked if do you have strap on? Do you want me to plow you with my strap on? What do you need? Do you need a good round of pound? Yeah, y'all got the right one. I'm great. Do you understand? Okay. So, what you talking about? What's up, Shamal? Hi, Dwan Hill. I'm sorry if I said that incorrectly. Okay, my food getting cold. Let's take one more bite, then we're gonna shut it down. This is you go, girl. This one talking about EBT looking. Why? Because I'm a black girl. Meanwhile, side note and asterisk, I'm actually at work, at a job making more money than you will ever make. How about that? Eh? Talking about EBT. EBT these nuts. Babylon. All right, let's put this away. Let's take out our grapes. KFC is hiring. So you should run down and get you an Is that better? Hey, Lala. Is that better, guys? Can you hear me? So, plantain chips. So you see, it's like just a little bit in the bag. Thank you, T. What they talking about, Simply? I was saying to you, Simply, thank you for being here. Do eyebrows cost extra? That's a good one. Who said that? Frank. Thank you, Frank. That's a good one because I ain't got no eyebrows, right? And I don't have no makeup on, so I don't draw them in either. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. That's a good one, Frank. You could stay around. That was funny. Do eyebrows cost extra or something? See, that's a cute little funny joke. I could take a joke, but when y'all be going in and going overboard, then I'm like, all right, chill. But that's funny. I like that one, Frank. That slim. You mean that skin? Get a job. EBT, BBW. EBT, BBW. Okay, I'll run down and get a job as soon as I can. Like what? And get a man. Okay, I'll get a man. Hey, Lala. I'm gonna get a man. I'm gonna get me a job. One day I'll get me a man. Whatever you say, brother. Tell him. Great Legend is going crazy talking about get a job. I think he's talking to himself. They have medication for that. When you start talking to yourself and you start seeing images and hearing voices, there's medication for that. Yeah. That'll help. It's the psychotic medications sometimes they can have lots of side effects. So make sure that you're taking it under supervision from a medical professional. But when you start hearing voices and talking to yourself, talking about get a job, repeating yourself like that, get a job, get a job, get a job, it might be a mental condition. And I'm a little concerned. I hope that, I can provide you with some resources after this live. Okay, so make sure that you comment under one of my videos and I'll be able to get in touch with you that way. Or if you have Instagram, let us know what your Instagram is so that I can inbox you some services. Because you're repeating yourself and that's kind of concerning, isn't it? JJ says, I want you, woman. Simply says, you're welcome, Coach. These fools get me. Yo, when you come to the class, you come to my workout class. Oh my Lord, I get them mad over there. They like, what is you doing? You're not even working out. Look at your range of motion. You're not doing this. You shouldn't be doing those types of workouts. Why are you doing that? Why? You're not going to get the results you want. How do you know what results I want? That's the thing that be killing me with these people. I'm like, how do you know, Mr. I just scrolled onto your shit, gonna tell me what my results are and what my goals are? Does that make sense to y'all? Great Legend said, get a man. I can't get a man, Legend. I have to get a job first. Lala said, I need Coach's laugh on the soundboard. Sack Club, what up, girl? How you doing? Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate ya. I wish I could stay on here for the rest of the afternoon. I don't want to go back up there. I'd rather talk to you guys. Huh? Great Legend said, don't look upstairs. Close your nostrils. I got a big nose, right? I know. Maybe I'll never get a man now. Oh, no. Tony said, now I know you can provide me with resources, baby. Jay said, she's married, sweetheart, and she's on her lunch break doing her other side hustle. What the F are you doing, asshole? You probably live in your mom's basement with a helmet on and high heels, waiting on his next prescription. You need resources, sir. Get a job, get a man. Like that's get a vocabulary. Okay. Okay. Exactly. They don't even know what. Great Legend says solid too. You would say that. Thank you so much for your input. I would give myself at least a 3. Like, come on. Not even a 3? Jay just said, I am take out in a date. Okay. Now, Truth Hunter said, do you smoke cigarettes? Yep. Every Tuesday. I take me a long drag too. I'll be like, just like that. Daniel said, I'll be your man. Will you? You know, the funny thing is, people that be saying that and stuff, no offense, guys, but you gotta have a strong back to mess with me. I got power in these thighs. You understand? You gotta have a strong back, and you gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all that say that, it's like being invited to a Vienna sausage party. And I don't like Vienna sausage. Hey, Trisha! Trisha, happy birthday to you. I said, happy birthday to you. You said I smoked Misty's 120 menthol. That is funny. This woman is ill. I am ill. I'm crazy as shit. Batshit crazy. Crazy, crazy girl. I know it's your birthday all month. Even though your birthday was a couple days ago, it's still all month. Daniel said, I got a Vienna. So we can't pardon Danielle. I'm not saying I need an anaconda, but you got to be working with something. You can't have no Vienna sausage and inviting me to the damn party talking about, hey, I'll be your man. And then I get to the party and all you got is motherfucking Vienna sausages. What are we going to do with that? It is a snack. Don't you see? I need a meal. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. I need a meal. Not no blood clot snack. Keep them snacks for somebody else. We don't want no Vienna. True said I have a smoking fetish. Well, I can't help you with that, baby. Simply say y'all love it, and that's why y'all here. Exactly. Hi, how y'all doing? Right. Ain't nobody want no damn puppy snack. Ain't nobody want no damn appetizer. That's why your girl always looking around, looking for something else, because you just can't handle the ride. Or a lot of y'all knuckers, gentlemen, you guys, you like to talk a lot about women's physiques. But when I look at men and I see that pudgy behind gut, I already know the stroke is weak. Y'all got your guts out to here. When you walking, you waddling and stuff. You ain't got no stroke. This is how you hump. I show you how you hump. Like this here, right? So the young boys, they like to do this. Jack like that. You know what I'm saying? They like to clap. Ain't nobody got time for that. We need something else. But when you got all that gut, it turns into like, I don't even know, like you riding, she riding, you riding her. Like it's terrible. But then y'all want to talk about women. Why don't you get your legs together so you got some stroke in your back? Damn, I gotta go, y'all. We want meat and potatoes, right? You know what I'm saying? And then y'all don't want it. How can I say this? Y'all don't want to spend the time to learn the woman's anatomy. You know what I mean? With your mouth. And take your time and explore your woman. You want her to perform for you. But what about her? Do you understand that if you turn your woman on and not just like I mean, if you really turn her on, and intercourse, not intercourse, foreplay for a woman begins way before the bedroom. You got to you got to seduce your lady. Like, if you really do all of that and you really seduce her, you should do anything, well, almost anything you want. But y'all don't know how to do that. All y'all want to do is take some dry Vienna sausage and start ramming it places. Ain't nobody got time for that. What's up, G-Man? How are you? Ain't nobody got time for that. We need you to warm it up, rev it up, and then outside of the bedroom, you got to be a man. Because there's nothing that's going to dry a lady up faster than a punk ass made punk. Nothing. We'll be dried and dry can be. If you can't provide, you don't talk to us the right way, you don't treat us the right way. Dry, desert. And then y'all like, oh, she don't do what she used to do. Because you don't do what you used to do, huh? Get it right. You don't do what you used to do. It's your little limp something. Don't take care of your woman. And then y'all want to go and cheat. The audacity. The absolute audacity. Like, and that's all I'm seeing all over this Todd and Candy situation is audacity. The audacity. The audacity. And then any lady that's out here messing with a dude that you know got a woman, the audacity of you. Because what goes around comes around, and it's going to come right back around to you. You, at some point, going to be the main, and you going to get cheated on, and then you'll know how it feels. No, we don't like it limp. We want you to, that's why we need you to take care of your gut health and make sure your hygiene for sure. Because, man, ain't nobody want no cheesy, definitely don't want no Vienna sausage, and we definitely don't want cheesy Vienna sausage. I mean, now blood clot play around with that. So make sure you washing up under them balls, and make sure you washing up under your okay? You understand? And in your booty hole. Then lotion. Get your feet, like, cut your toenails. Ain't nobody want to slice up their sheets with your toenails. What else y'all gotta do? Man. And groom it. You might not have to shave everything down. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some of y'all like to keep a little. You like a little kiwi. If you get, you understand. You gotta read between the lines. Y'all like a little kiwi, right? So that's cool. But like, keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you know, like, take care of that. Because then y'all want everybody to be taking their mouth and giving you special attention. But your stuff is cheesy and funky. You don't wash up under them things. Pick it up. God, Lord, don't get me. That's why God said you going upstairs, because my mouth. And do it with a white, exactly, Jay. Do it with a white cloth. That's why you know it's real. I wash with white cloths only, because that thing got to be clean before I get out the shower. But, and then y'all wonder, oh, my girl don't want this, my girl. Yo, hygiene, you funky. Ain't nobody going down there, girl. Says most of the time, women, we take care of our hygiene. We make sure our dental health is good. We make sure everything is good. And we do not want to touch or put our mouth on no dusty, cheesy whatnots. Sorry, guys. We don't want it. Okay? So if you're not willing, I gotta go for real. Damn, y'all. This is what happened when you got a job and all this. Messing up what you really want to do. And we have a nice little chat going. But I hope that I didn't offend anyone. But if I did, that means that you need to wash your ass. When you get in the shower, your balls are cheesy. Hold on, y'all. Everything. I'm gonna have to take the stairs too because the elevator is not working. Woo. I gotta tell y'all a funny story, but I can't even tell y'all now. I apologize, guys, that I have to go, but Mama gotta go. I thank you guys for being here. Um, and okay, maybe another time we can go over the male hygiene and why your girl ain't giving you no special attention. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Love y'all. Bye.